Good afternoon. My name is Elizabeth De Jesus. I am the Transportation Programs Manager for the North Florida TPO and also your point of contact for the TIP. Today, I will be presenting the Draft Transportation Improvement Program, also known as the TIP for fiscal years 2024-25 to 2028-29. For those of you that are not familiar with the TPO, the North Florida Transportation Planning Organization is the independent regional transportation planning agency for Duval, Clay, Nassau, and San Jose counties. The federal government requires areas developed around cities with a population of 50,000 or more to have a metropolitan planning organization like the TPO to coordinate transportation planning and funding. The TIP is a prioritized listing of transportation projects covering a 5-year period. It is developed and formally adopted by the TPO board as part of the Metropolitan Transportation Planning process. The TIP is consistent with the Long-Range Transportation Plan, and it is required for projects to be eligible for funding. We schedule county-specific meetings. Yesterday, we have the last one with San Jose County, and we have posted all of the recordings in our webpage. If you're interested in listening to these recordings, you can go to our webpage, North Florida TPO, and you will find there the recordings. This meeting today is also being recorded, and we will have this meeting recording in a few days in the same location. You can submit public comments different ways. First, you can provide comments today in this meeting. In addition, you can provide comments using the comments form, and you can find that in the TIP webpage, and I will explain to you in a little while where you can get this, the comments form. Also, you can provide comments using the TIP interactive tool, and I will explain to you in a few minutes where you can find that tool. The deadline for comments is June the 2nd. And here is a QR code that you can use to go to the input form. You can take a picture and it will take you there. Or you can use the link below, which is publicinput.com/TIP 2024. Again, comments are due by June the 2nd. This plan will be approved at the next TPO board meeting, which is scheduled for June the 13th at 10 a.m. We are located at 980 North Jefferson Street, Jacksonville, Florida, 32209. I will explain to you how to get the TIP draft. You go to our webpage. From the front page, you click on the Planning tab, select TIP, and that will take you to the TIP page. At the top, the two left arrows, the first one is pointing to the public comments card. If you click on that link, it will take you to the comments card. The second one is the draft TIP in PDF format, which is the way that we've traditionally have provided the list of projects. This year, we are adding a new format, which is an interactive TIP tool. And if you see on the right-hand side, under the resources column, the first arrow is pointing to the interactive tool link. The second one is pointing to a tutorial that we put together. And if you watch that tutorial, it will help you understand how to navigate through the tool. If you scroll to the bottom, you will see an additional link to the interactive TIP tool. And now I will do a detour to show you the interactive tool. I'm bringing this here. I'm hoping that you can see that. So in this tool, you will see 5 tabs at the top. We are going to go to projects. And in here, you will see all of the projects for the region. You see under the county column, you see that there's projects for all of the counties, Duval, Clay, St. John's, Nassau. First, if you see on the top left, you see that it says Draft Transportation Improvement Program 2529, which is the draft that we are going to approve in June. And if you click on the Choose button, you will see that in addition of the draft, we have 3 additional cycles there. You are welcome to explore this when you come back to the tool and explore more. But today we are going to concentrate on the draft. So from this list, there's multiple ways that you can find projects. You can find projects using the ID number. You can find projects by lead agency, by county, by project type, or by the name of the project. I'm going to show you an example of a project so that you see the details that you can find. An example, so when you select a project, this is what you are going to see. You will obtain the project number, and then the name of the project. On top, a map, location of the project, and the project type, the lead agency for this project. If the project is amended, you will see an amendment number here. If the project is related to a long-range transportation plan ID, it will have the number here. The total cost of the project. If the project is identified as an SIS, which that stands for Strategic Intermodal System, it will identify here this project is part of the SIS. If the project is a safety project, it will have here a yes. This one is not identified as a safety project. And then the length of the project. In addition, at the bottom, you will see the fund overview for this draft. You will see the phase of the project that is funded, the funding source, and the amount of that funding. If you go to the top, you see that in addition of fund overview, you have fund history and revision history. In this project, if you go to revision history, you will see all of the instances in which this project was included in adoptions or amendments. This project is being heavily added to different cycles, and also it has quite a few amendments. If you want more details in here, it will give you total cost. But if you want more details, you click on fund history and it will give you for that specific cycle what funds were approved or included. In this one, the first one is the draft project, the draft that we are trying to get approved. This is the funding that is proposed for this project. But if you scroll down, you will see for example, for the 22-26 cycle, which was approved in June 10th, 2021, this is the funding that was included at that time. And you can scroll down and see more. That gives you an example of the history of a project. On the top, you will be able to add comments. If you click there, you can add your name, email, and your comments, and then you submit those comments. Also, you can share this information by clicking here. You will copy the link to your clipboard, and then you can paste that in your email or any other ways that you want to share this. That's all I wanted to show you, but you are free to come here. I show you where the links are. You can come here and explore more to learn more about the TIP interactive tool. And now I'm going to continue with the presentation. I will be presenting projects for all of the counties. And the first one is Clay County. And the first project is US 17 from Oak Street to Black Creek. This is a resurfacing project, and construction is scheduled for 2025. State Road 16 from State Road 21 to US 17. This is a resurfacing project, and construction is scheduled for 2026. Blanding Boulevard over Little Black Creek Bridge. This is a bridge repair rehabilitation project, and construction is scheduled for 2027. Blanding Boulevard from south of Wells Road to Duval County line. This is an intersection improvement project, and construction is scheduled for 2025. Evergreen Lane from County Road 220B to Lisa Dawn Drive. Evergreen Lane to school. This is a pedestrian safety improvement project, and construction is scheduled for 2025. Now, Duval County. I-295 from Southside Connector to State Road 202 JTB. This project will add lanes, and right-of-way acquisition is scheduled for 2025. I-95 from south of Emerson Street to Atlantic Boulevard. This project will add lanes, and design build is scheduled for 2026. I-95 from St. John's County line to I-295. This project will add lanes, and construction is scheduled for 2029. I-295 from south of Heckscher Drive to north of Pulaski Road. This project will add lanes and rehabilitate the pavement, and right-of-way acquisition is scheduled for 2025 and 2026. US 301 at I-10 improvements. This is an interchange ramp project, and construction is scheduled for 2029. Heckscher Drive from Huguenot Park to George River Bridge. This is a bike path trail project, and construction is scheduled for 2026. Lem Turner Road, Trout River Bridge. This is a bridge replacement project, and construction is scheduled for 2027. Nassau County. I-95 from State Road 200 to Georgia State Line. This is a resurfacing project, and construction is scheduled for 2027. I-95 from Duval County line to south of US 301. This is a resurfacing project, and construction is scheduled for 2027. Crandall Road over McQueen Swamp Bridge. This is a bridge replacement project, and construction is scheduled for 2028. US 17 at William Burgess Boulevard. This is an intersection improvement project, and right-of-way acquisition is scheduled for 2025 and 2026. Yulee Elementary at Fillmore Road. This is a sidewalk project, and construction is scheduled for 2027. San Jose County. I-95 from north of First Coast Expressway interchange to the Duval County line. This project will add lanes, and construction is scheduled for 2028. I-95 from south of International Golf Parkway to south of State Road 23 interchange. This project will add lanes, and the construction for this project is scheduled for 2027. A1A from Bridge of Lions to Charlotte Street. This is a drainage improvement project, and construction is scheduled for 2026. First Coast Expressway from I-95 to east of County Road 2209. This is a new road construction, and construction is scheduled for 2025. Avenida Menendez from Charlotte Street to west end of Bridge of Lions. This is an intersection improvement project, and construction is scheduled for 2028. And now, if you have any questions. And I don't see any questions. Seeing none, I thank you very much for attending this TIP public meeting today. Remember to submit your comments before June the 2nd. We will be posting the recording of this presentation within a day or two to our TIP page. Please share with others, and thank you again for attending today's presentation. Have a great day.